Hello and welcome back to the Let's Play of Europa Barbarorum Nabatea. Right, I think I'm going to try and take a settlement in the north. Now, I'll explain my reasoning. Basically, I want to conquer Arabia and begin with a sort of Arabian kingdom, and especially to conquer the southern region of Arabia, which is far more wealthy, and to conquer the incense trade here. You know, they produce frankincense here, and they help to control the trade between Egypt and India. That's the wealth that I want to take eventually, but I think I need to take a settlement in the north just to get an economic basis to do that. Otherwise it's going to be very hard going. I think a lot of these settlements down in the south are going to be very high risk, low reward. They're going to be quite difficult to conquer, yet quite poor. And that's not what we want really. So I just want to take one of these northern settlements if I can, just to have that economic base behind me to power the conquest of the south. Oh, that's too much. So if I take this army north, and if I can knock out Bostra before the Ptolemies get there, what are they? Iranian javelin cab. If I can do that, it's really going to help me. So I'm desperately going to try and do that. It's going to be tough, but I think that'll give me the economic base I need to launch what is going to be a very difficult campaign to conquer Arabia. I mean, the Romans couldn't do it. You know. I'll be fighting a lot of hard battles in the south and taking a lot of towns that are not terribly wealthy until I reach the southern coastal plain. If I can just take Bostra, even though it's relatively vulnerable strategically, it'll just give me that wealth that I need, I think. I've had a few likes and a few subscribers, which is nice, and thanks for that if you're watching. It does help. And please let me know if you want to see anything else, you know, any other campaigns, you've got any advice for me in this campaign, or you'd like to see me play any other games, any other strategy games, like Galactic Civilization 3 I play, for example. So do let me know that. I've had a couple of likes and a couple of subscribers, but I haven't had any comments yet, so you can be the first, you know. Even if it's just to tell me that I'm not very good at this game, which, don't worry, I won't gainsay that. I'm not. But although I may not be very good at this game is very good. Yeah, so like I say, I think I just need to take one of these northern settlements, because the southern campaign is going to be one big adventure into the unknown. It's going to be very difficult, I think. I mean, it was a region that the great empires of the day showed little interest in, for good reason. You're going through a lot of desert, tough opponents in the Bedouin desert nomads, and questionable levels of wealth until you reach southern Arabia proper. Kind of like, you know, in a very general sense, the Germanic forests. You know, high costs, low rewards. A bit like Britannia, quite frankly. Yes, you see, I've managed to rush here before the Ptolemies have really, you know, been in a position to take it. I think we're doing quite well here. They may reinforce, but I've got a substantial force myself, and I think with 3 settlements behind me, we have a decent chance. We'll have a little fledgling kingdom, in fact. And of course, the great powers of this region won't think much of us, and they're right not to. You know, the Ptolemies and the Seleucids bestride this region like colossi. All they want from us Arabs is a nice, secure Arabian frontier, and they just don't want to have to think about the Arabian frontier, so that they can get on with fighting over Syria, which is their main aims. It's far more important than us. But if we start uniting the Arab tribes and settlements, as happened much later, that'll change everything. Well, we certainly outnumber them quite well. I think, can we just take this? Oh, it's a little bit tough here. Come on then. Why not? Okay, so we're not messing about here, we're going for a frontal attack. Get those archers up and get them firing. I consider this my town, they just don't know it yet. Camera's very restricted. I'd like to remedy that so I can get the camera. I like getting the camera down in Total War games. See what's what at the level of the soldiers. We're gonna get shot all to pieces by towers and stuff. I've just accepted that. Yeah, we're coming through. You know, I'm not messing about here. Don't really have an assault. I do actually have an assault infantry. These Nabatean axemen, if that's what they are. We're certainly putting some arrows upon them. Yeah, I'm breaking this. The Arab kingdom starts here. And they're taking some decent casualties actually over these walls from arrow fire. It helps that they have bugger all armour on. Like the blood effects are very good. Go on, bash that down. I think I'm going to maybe use these axemen here just to spearhead the attack. Or axe-head the attack. Now, will the Ptolemies think we're getting a bit uppity for taking a region so close to them? I certainly do not want to be engaged with, you know, the real powers of the region, because we are not in a position to deal with that at all. I think these are like are these Bedouin axemen, or I think they're just like, yeah, Nabatean axe levies. I think that's probably what they are. Right, lads, in you go. They look quite kind of cool. Got some dreadlocks working for them. And we've got some sling bullets. Oh, careful there! I don't want my slingers going in there. We've got some sling bullets as well. Go on, lads. Speed up slightly. Well, we're certainly working on them. Yeah, they're going down quite quickly. I'll turn the speed up and just get these guys broken. Oh, cavalry charge. Big cavalry charge. I like the sling bullets, you know. Pretty good. We've got sling bullets coming the other way as well. Yes, they are certainly suffering the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune. I'll get me coat. I think they're going to have to beat a hasty retreat. How's my... yeah, my axemen are doing okay, actually. Not too bad in this fight. This isn't a given by any means. It's a tough fight. It's a tough old fight. But now we're starting to envelop these spearmen. Taking horrible arrow fire. Horrible. Some of these are too far back, it seems. Come on, break him. Break him, break him, break him. It's really hard to break people in this mod. It means that these guys are fighting tonight till there's like 19 guys left. Come on, no one would blame you if you broke and ran against these odds. Left. Finally, yay! This is a big meat grinder, really. But those horses won't be able to do too well against my spearmen. Come on, charge! Get everyone through here and. The cavalry's right in the middle of that. Did we get got, or did they get got? Okay. Two enemy generals down. That's nice. I think that's their reinforcements. These are still fighting despite there only being 2 soldiers left. Go on. Take these off skirmish mode. Yes, this conquest will give us the economic base we need for further conquest south. That's the most important thing. I certainly don't think these skirmisher cavalry are going to cause too much of a problem for us. Yeah, it's starting to break now. I mean, they've taken a lot of casualties and lost 2 generals. Can't be doing all that well. I will say that I've never felt that Total War has ever found a way to make siege warfare very thrilling. Just in terms of the it's not a proper thing with this mod. It's just kind of a general thing of the Total War series. They've never really quite gotten there with it. Tell you why I loved Empire Total War actually when it was fully patched. I thought it was an excellent and very underrated game, but the sieges in that were terrible, broken really. I still think that Empire is a very cruelly underrated game. Has this reputation of being this horrible, buggy, broken game, which it was at the start, but I think it is excellent, actually. It's difficult for us to get through packed spearmen like that. We haven't even taken a casualty here. We really need to get around them. Do I have my axemen? Where are they? See if I can sort of get around them a little bit. Yeah, here we go. Get him. Get him. Chop. Once we've got chewed through that infantry, which we nearly already have, the cavalry is going to really suffer against this kind of infantry. We never really got around them that well, but we are starting to chop them down. Yeah, so we're getting the cavalry in now, and they're going to suffer fearfully. Charging straight into densely packed infantry. That's a meat grinder. Horse burgers for everybody. Yeah, so we definitely have a little state to be going on with, a modest kingdom. We're not just a small frontier settlement anymore. And as long as the Ptolemies are fine with that and the Seleucids are fine with that, we can begin to have ideas of projecting power southwards. Yeah, they're certainly starting to come to the end. There's like one guy left or something. Is that it? Oh, there's a couple guys there. Three horsemen. Just as well, we're running out of time here. Both in the game and I think for this video. Yep, stick that spear up his arse. Are they celebrating? Oh, I think they are. Sweet. Well, that's everything then, eh? Hooray! Well, yes, I think that that is the start of the kingdom, really. Now we can reform the military, start to actually build something, and get a real state going on a solid economic basis. This was very much an opportunistic attack. Mind you, I've got to say this isn't all that wealthy either. Quite honestly. But if you look at our profits, they're looking pretty good. Yeah, we've got a kingdom here. Just about. So, I'll leave that there. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe if you liked it. And if you want to see anything else, let me know in the comments. I'll see you next time.